So Megan Lindsay Tushar was the third of the quads and the easiest going of the quads. She was the one who would go with the flow. Megan is warm, social, artistic, a cat fanatic, an unbelievable dancer. She's something else. Megan and Alejandro first met in December 2018 at a Young's Market sales meeting. They met for the first time. They were sharing a table, and Alejandro turns to some of his friends and he said, "This girl's not going to make it. This girl doesn't have a shot." And little did he know that Megan has sales in her DNA. She's unbelievable. Now, where she got those skills, I have no idea, because for the life of me, my wife and I have never been able to sell anything. So, and then one day, Megan needs to move. And Alejandro, being Alejandro, what does he do? He goes through the paperwork of buying a truck for one day just so that he can pack up Megan's stuff and get it from point A to point B. And we have George to thank for that, because he allowed his son to do it. Yeah. And it's little gestures like this. It's not just this kid's 1,000-watt smile that make Alejandro Alejandro. It's his giving nature. These two in their vows talked about this. These two truly are best of friends. The bond and connection that they have is a special one. They support one another. They're very thoughtful to one another. They listen to one another. And friends always pick each other up. They never put each other down. And they forgive each other for whatever flaws that they might have. Not that you have any, Megan. We've had a wonderful day here today. I've been working on a song for you guys, and it's called I Remember Everything. It's by the great John Prine. Some of the lyrics are his, some of the lyrics are mine. Here goes. I was on the road too much when you were very young. It hurt to have to leave each time, but the work, it must be done. And I remember coming home and opening the door, the noise that hit me every time. I'd laugh and cry for more. I remember everything, things I can't forget. The way you turned and smiled at me the morning that we met. And I remember every day you danced and played and cried. You were such a special child. I didn't think you were mine. I've been down this road before. I can't remember the last couple stanzas. I've just got caught up. I'm so sorry. I love the both of you.
Ale and I, 3 years apart. And man, ever since we were growing up, he has always been a pain to me. Even to the last day that he's getting married, he decides, and I love it, he decides to go with bow ties, right? None of us know how to tie a bow tie. We spent hours figuring out how to tie a bow tie. And it just proves to Ali that his entire life with me, he's just been nothing but a headache for me, right? But so if you guys know Ali, he's a great guy, right? Whether you've known him for a long time or you've only known him during the time that he's been with Megan, I'm sure you guys have learned that he's an amazing person. He's an amazing friend, amazing son, brother, uncle. And growing up, my folks always told us, hey, your brother's your best friend. Ali is the kind of guy that will give you the shirt off his back if you needed it. He will do anything to help any of you here if you needed it. Definitely, yeah, it's a quality I would have, but I would be a little more cautious. Ali is nothing like that. You know, if you need help, he's going to do whatever you need. And as most of you here know, Ali not only is an amazing person, he's got such a good heart. Such a good heart. So the dates are all different, right? I had a date that I thought I met Megan for the first time. Henry gave a different date. Father Mike gave a different date. So we'll just say in 2018, I met Megan, and from what I remember, it was for Gianna's first birthday. And I knew that was a big deal because Ali never brought anybody to family gatherings. So that just meant that Megan's someone special that he wanted all of us to meet. And as the years went on, Megan continued to impress me. Loving, super caring. Just, Megan, you're such a sweet person. Gianna loves you after, 2 weeks, dear Megan, right? You have a special place in all our hearts. So anyways, both of you guys, with the qualities you guys have, you are going to overcome any obstacle that comes your way in a marriage. I've been married to my wife, my beautiful wife, for 12 years tomorrow, right? And you will come across those obstacles, but I have I have so much faith in you guys. You guys are gonna do great. You know, you guys are just good people, and good people have good things coming for them.
Hello? Hello? Megan? No, I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of a speech at your wedding. No, I'm really busy. I can't talk. But since I have you all on the phone, Megan and I were lucky enough to share a room together growing up. And I've always looked up to Megan and her style, her warmth, and most importantly, the way she loves others. She truly is genuine to the core and wears her heart on her sleeve. We were very close growing up, sharing clothes, gossiping about boys, sharing a bed during thunderstorms. And as we've gotten older, we've continued to share a lot of interest, one of those being cats. Now, if you're friends with Megan on Facebook or Instagram, or even if you've just talked to her for 5 seconds, I am sure you know all about her and Ole's 3 cats, Moses, Piru, and Bucci. Ole has fit in so well with our big, crazy family. He has the biggest heart of gold and will do anything for those that he loves, including becoming a doting cat daddy of 3. 3. I feel so confident and at peace sending Megan off into marriage with a man like you. You are selfless and kind and even-keeled, the perfect complement to Megan's passion, loyalty, love of family, and pets, all of them, even the strays, and her need to always be in touch with everyone all the time. We know you'll take good care of our sister. So, Megan and Ole, as you head into this new adventure, I hope you know that I and all of us are always just a phone call away.
Oh, Megan? No. I really can't talk right now. I only picked up because I didn't want you to think I went missing again. Yes, this is also a true story. One of Megan's most endearing traits is how much she both cares and worries about her family. On one particular afternoon, I had ridden my bike to the beach with some friends, and my phone died. And I was really enjoying an afternoon, disconnecting for a little bit, unplugged from social media. And well, let's just say a stress-free afternoon turned very dramatic when I charged my phone and I found out Megan had alerted the whole world via Instagram that I was potentially a missing person. After what I swear was only 4 hours. I will give her credit for her imagination, as she had no problem jumping to the worst case scenario that I had fallen off my mountain bike or maybe been kidnapped. Slight overreaction, maybe. Was a good intention there? Yes. Megan, you love deeply. You care immensely. You always call to catch up so that I don't have to. My first memory of Alejandro was when Megan wanted to invite her coworker to Taylor's wedding. He was in town in Santa Cruz on a surf trip, and the answer was a quick no, but look where we are now. I could not have chosen a better family for Megan to be married into and loved by. Welcome to the family, Ole. I'm stoked to gain another brother as lovable as you, even if you are truly second best at ping pong.
Oh, hello? Hi. Yeah. Can't really hear you. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just make this work. In the past few years, I've gotten to experience in person the attributes of Megan that Haley and Chloe have just described to you. Her heart is truly as big as Haley says it is, and she has enough room in it for literally everyone. And something I admire about Megan is her unique capacity to love not only the people and the pets in her life, but the strangers and the strays outside of her life as well. And apart from the joy of getting to build my relationship with Megan over these last few years, one of the best parts of getting to live near Megan has also been getting to live near Ale. I always knew whoever married Megan would be lucky to have her. But what I've learned over these last few years is that Megan is just as lucky to be getting a spouse in Alejandro. Ale loves as big as Megan does, which is a great thing, because I think one of the risks of loving so big like Megan does is forgetting to love yourself while in the midst of loving others. And with Ale in her life, Megan will never have that problem again, because he reminds her every day that she is loved and valued and cared for. Ale's love for Megan is what enables her to love others so well. Ale is a great man, and he has his family to thank for that. He's definitely learned from the best. Half of you already know this, but the Marinelli family is one of the most open-hearted, generous, and hospitable families you will ever meet.
We are honored to be your sisters, excited for your future together, and we love you forever. Cheers.
Here is someone who loves me ever so much, and in the power of that love, it transforms each of them into something lovely. And so as the Savior would say, this is not just the ordinary. Oh no, God Almighty has saved the best until now. When it is that Alejandro and Megan are giving themselves to each other, beginning a brand new relationship, that is what makes it ever so lovely and ever so wonderful.
Hey babe, we finally made it. Today makes it official to spend the rest of my life with you. Are you ready for it? I am too. I can't explain how blessed I am that you're going to be mine forever. So many people love you, and I'm truly fortunate to have someone amazing to be able to call my wife. Not only are you going to be my wife, but you are my best friend, my partner in crime, my teammate, my wine nerd, my cat mom, my chugi, my esposa, and my let's go swimming in the ocean at 3 a.m. Today officially makes you my purpose in life and my number one priority. I love that you are so caring and loving for other people, and especially animals. If a lost puppy needed a home, you would find it one. If a hummingbird needed a nest, you would build it one. If a cat needed a home, it would end up in our home. And that would repeat and repeat and repeat. I am truly blessed to always feel so welcome in your family. The Tushar family and Richard's family have always made me feel so loved and welcome. All of you have. After today, you are all stuck with me. So I want to share when I realized I was in love with you. The first barbecue that you were invited to at my parents' house, right before we went to Cabo for the first time to make it official. I noticed how well you could adapt with my family, being that our culture is different, and how well you got along with my brother and Christina, and most importantly, how much love you showed towards my beautiful niece, Gianna, which means the world to me. The reason why those things grew my love for you is because that is what I value the most in life, is family. I'm pretty sure right after the asado that Gianna started calling you Tia Megan. It was quick, 2 weeks and bam, Tia Megan it is. My parents loved you at first sight and told me, es una hermosa persona, which means she is such a beautiful person. That day was when I knew that I had to do everything in my power to keep you. I was very motivated, and love slapped me in the face like pow. Slapped me like, go get it, boy, and I was on my way to go get it. Running and sweating and doing everything I can do to keep you. Until this day, I'm still running and sweating and just trying to get you. The daily catch every day, and I love it. That's what love is all about. So enough for me being a goofball. Megan, I love you to death. Here are my vows that I promise to keep for the rest of my life. I will always be faithful to you. I will always protect and provide for you. I will always respect your family. I will always give you foot rubs. And I will always love you through life's ups and downs. To end this, I want to read off a few lyrics from a Beatles song that I modified. I woke up last Saturday with a cat on my head, and the first thing I did was play this song while I was still in bed, which I never do. I usually just go straight for the coffee, the keys, the surfboard, and I'm out. I felt like there was a reason why I woke up thinking about this song. Call me crazy, but I think it might have something to do with the fact that we were getting married. But here it is. I give her all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. And I love her. She gives me everything, and tenderly, the kiss my lover brings, she brings to me. And I love her. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die. And I love her. I love you.
To say that I am indecisive and unsure of myself is an understatement. I don't do well with choices, and so I use a lot of words like maybe, just kidding, no worries, it's okay, to protect my feelings and allow room to change my mind. But one thing I've been sure about is you. After you took me dancing on our second date, I texted my family I thought I was falling in love. I followed up with a just kidding because I didn't think it was possible to have those feelings so soon, but I meant it. I even told you I loved you first without realizing it, but now I think that was my subconscious or God telling me I was on the right path. The last 2 years have had its peaks and valleys. We've changed jobs, almost lost jobs, moved in, moved out, said goodbye to pets and hello to new ones. But I never once doubted that I wouldn't be here today choosing to spend the rest of my life with you. You're my best friend and the person I look forward to seeing every day. You are patient, even when you've asked me to move my cases of wine out of the living room for the 10th time. You are affectionate and have the sweetest smile. You are the best dad to our 3 kids, who also happen to be cats. And I know you will be the best dad to a human kid one day. You checked off everything I thought I wanted in a husband and everything I didn't realize I needed. To the Marinelli family, thank you for raising such an incredible man. Thank you for accepting me into your home, into your life, and into your family. I promise to love your son with my entire being. I promise to work on my Spanish, and I did not practice this part. Lo prometo mejorar mi español para que nuestros hijos puedan apreciar la cultura de Argentina. Babe, I promise to love you when life seems easy and even more so when life seems hard. I promise to love you when our love is simple and when it takes more effort. I promise to be more tranquilo and less loco. I promise to never stop telling you I miss you, even when you're steps away in the other room. And I promise to be your dance partner from our second date to the first time here as husband and wife in front of our families until we can't move our legs anymore. I chose you in 2018. I choose you today, and I promise to choose you every day. I will gladly be your Chugi Incho Pelota for life. Amen.
I'd like to thank every single one of you that was able to make it today.
We wouldn't be here without you all. So thank you. Let's party.
We love you all. Thank you guys. Let's get after it. Woo!